Hey, you got Mr.
and Mrs. Smith,
and together we are
the debt-free couple.
Okay, today we got something very important for you. So, we bring to you the importance of
Record keeping.
Good record keeping.
Yes.
Because it's a difference between record keeping and good record keeping. We want you to be flawless with it. And I'm going to let Ms. Smith introduce the topic.
All right. Basically, whenever you are starting a business, especially if it's your business, it is very, very, very important to keep good records. Now, the reason being is that good record keeping, that'll always keep you on track as far as your income as well as your expenses pertaining to your business. I know we have all seen at some point, either physically or in a movie or on TV, people walking in to get their taxes done, and they have a shoebox full of receipts showing all of the money that they spend and the money that they have coming in. This is not the way that you want to go. This will definitely hurt you in the long run. So it's very important, and there is a ton of software out there. We're actually involved in an entrepreneur group where hey, the cameraman, he tripping right now, but
you understand,
there is a group that we're involved in, an entrepreneur group, where someone recently put up a post and said, hey, what software does everyone use to track their records? And I'm not gonna lie, I looked through the comments. I wanted to see what was out there, and there was a ton of things out there that people are using to keep track of their records, because it is very important, and people are realizing now that the shoebox full of receipts is not gonna work, just period, point blank.
I mean, it was good at one point, but as all things do, you must progress as well. Everything progresses, you must progress as well. The shoebox, it's not that professional. Plus, the receipts fade, they turn black, and things of that nature. Our personal preference of choice as it relates to the record keeping, we'll share a link with you at the end, and we feel it's a great tool, but even if it's not our tool, use something, because record keeping is vital. And once you understand the power of it, which we did last year, we won't go into details, but the power of the record keeping will bring so much money back into your household and keep you from having to give away unnecessary money. Receipts practically equal cash if you keep your records properly. And we have access to some education that pretty much allows us to make almost every dollar we spend tax deductible. Our lifestyle is practically tax deductible. But had we not had the software to keep track of those expenses, then we wouldn't be able to do such a thing. See, the software that we use allows us to input the information that's on the receipt, take a snapshot of it, saves it into a cloud. Record keeping is flawless. You can categorize the receipts based on what the expense type was. No more shoebox at all. I usually tell people you can keep your receipts if you want to. Either you can trash it or stash it, the receipts. But we get rid of ours, and that's because we know the power of our software. So make sure you start keeping up with your receipts if you haven't already, because it's vital. You want to be compliant with the IRS. The IRS will, see how well you keep records by being a business owner, if you're claiming to be a business owner. And once your record keeping is as flawless as ours, you'll be practically audit proof. And if they do audit you, which is no big deal, don't be scared of the IRS. They just want to make sure you're compliant. Once, if ever, you're audited, you got the good record keeping, you mail it off to them, and there's nothing else to be said. So they may say they think you owe this amount, but once you hit them with that software, hit them with that good record keeping, they'll send you something in the mail that says zero balance. Not that we know, but we know people who've done it, and that's the exact scenario. Okay. Flawless record keeping, no worries with the IRS.
And one detail about the software that we use that we're actually leaving out is the fact that it's as easy as just taking a picture of your receipt. And once you take a picture of your receipt, at that point, it stores it into a cloud. You have a username and password, so you can log in on any computer, anywhere, and actually see the list of receipts with the dates and the time as well as the picture. So it's very, very, very essential to make sure you have good records.
And it's so easy. People have their kids doing it. Not so easy even a caveman could do it, but so easy even your kids can do it.
Yes.
If you have them, but if not, of course you can do it. So check the link below. We'll definitely share it with you, but record keeping is essential to your business.
Yes.
Signing out, Mr.
and Mrs. Smith.